Welcome back, guys. So yeah, I've decided definitely the inland route. If I went stuck to the coast, I would have to take a ferry at some point. I'd also have to take a train across a bridge to get into Lisbon. It's actually something I've done before on my bike. Last year I took that route, and I remember there being a very long stretch with nothing as well. No water, no nothing, and then the ferry at the end. So I can still get to the coast at some point, but I'll be basically on the Central Camino in probably tomorrow. Yeah, coming up to something like a big building, I think. It won't say what it is on any of the maps, so quite curious, to know what it is. I hope I can walk around it because the road leads right past it, but it could be a prison, it could, I don't know, some kind of government facility. I don't know, we'll have to see, but it's just at the end of here, and yeah, I think I can see barbed wire. Anyway, I'm sure it's all good. This is a public road, a public kind of sandy track. Yeah, it's some kind of power station, I think. Probably connected to the water, the reservoir. Nothing, nothing that exciting. It almost looks abandoned. I don't think it is. I think I can hear noise, but some generator, but it's a creepy place. Back in the sand, can you believe it? So it's all quiet and peaceful now, but I heard these dogs barking in the distance for a long time really, and got very close to the farm there. I'm really glad the road went away from the farm because there's just no fencing here, and there's just no one out here, so these dogs are just probably running riot, whereas normally they'd be behind a fence or something, but nobody comes here. This route, just kind of, this is a public road, but probably no one ever comes down here. There's no reason really. To turn back now would be a disaster. So I'm pretty close to like a kind of a main route, so I'm still wearing this orange thing. Yeah, I think walking through Spain and Portugal particularly, I think the most dangerous thing is the dogs. Yeah, I was chased by one last year on my bike. It just came out of nowhere on a quiet country road, and it kept up with me on my bike and tried to bite my leg, but it kind of gave up. But obviously if that happened now, I'm not going to outrun a dog. Oh well, not to worry. See what awaits around the corner. So a dog did just run out of somewhere down there, but it was just a small thing. There's a much bigger dog, but that was tied up, as they so often are, sadly. But well, not sadly when you're walking past, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I've made it through that made-up route, and I'm very near to the historical trail again, my old friends. So yeah, just a couple of kilometers along this road and we're there. Happy days. So I've just left the village with the incredibly noisy dogs. I think it's a real issue here if you live in Portugal in the countryside, the noise of dogs barking all the time. So I'm very close to the Camino Historico, sorry, and I'm very proud of myself that I've kind of made this route up and managed to get right across to it. I just have this sense of gloom today. I don't know, maybe it's because it's the sky, but I don't know. Anyway, once I get to a campsite, and I'm sure I'll be good, but I've got an app. Obviously the app tells me that I have to go down there, but that sign is kind of confusing. It makes it look as though you go that way. Sometimes I find this, I don't know if people mess around with the signs, but So over here, there's clearly, it's probably been removed. I'm guessing the bit that points down there that goes to Santiago. Just guessing, but or maybe not. Oh yeah, look. You see, there should be a sign there that says Santiago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, if you came here and you didn't have an app and GPS, then you would be confused. I don't know why that's pointing that way. That's really confusing for people. I was thinking before about all those signs back there, and I don't think anyone was misleading anybody. I think the big sign for Santiago, that was for cars. I mean, this would be very rough. You'd need a four-wheel drive this way, so I figured that was for cars to go, you know, the other way. And yeah, somebody's obviously taken the sign, but I guess most people figure it out. Yeah, it feels quite late, but it's only just gone 7, so just going to walk probably for a little bit more, then stop for the night. Good morning, folks. Day, well, I can't remember now. Yeah, I had a peaceful night here, this little spot, and I have about 7 kilometers to Santiago de Cacém, where I need to have some lunch, I guess. Yeah, so not sure how far I'm going today, but I'm actually joining the Camino Central Português, and that will be my route for, well, a good while, I think. So you can see where the kind of direction I've come from. You can see the sand perhaps, and the power station. Actually, that's further north than where I was, but yeah, I've kind of come from through there. Yeah, should be back on the main route soon. And yeah, these back roads are just, well, not even used. You see the power station way in the background. Very random, 3 dogs just in the road at a roundabout. I'm in Santiago, anyway, to Cacém. First yellow arrow to Santiago, and I'm in a place called Santiago. Welcome to Santiago de Cacém. So this is the official start, or the end, for me, of the Rota Vicentina. So I'm now officially on the Camino Santiago. So yeah, I'm pleased to have been able to walk all the way from there to there.